Yo, what's up? Back at the lear again, doing this part two to the John follow up. Friend at work told me it was gonna happen. No, you was right. I'll give it to you, nigga. You was right. Um, so we're gonna call this Advice of a Bachelor, Revenge of a Basement Boy. Before we get to that though, that's a little serious shit. We're gonna deal with it. But I wanna I'm always dating, going out, I'm single, so I'm trying to find, that one, I guess you could say. But in the meantime, I'm looking for places always to go. Heard about this real nice place, and I like how they handle business. It's right here. It's called The Good Life. And my man Dre, friend of mine, he manages it. His brothers owns it, and hook me up with VIP, nigga. I'm gonna come through. That's on my list, things to do. And it's at 9859 Bustleton Avenue. And the joint is nice. And I like to go to a nice place with a shorty, maybe. I don't drink all like that, but maybe sip on a, Heineken and let her get her dance on. The music is, from what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing it from like so many people, music is great, and she could get a dance on and a drink on. And I like to go to a place where there's no nonsense niggas, where people ain't about all that. You ain't go there for that fighting and carrying on. And I heard about an incident there that somebody started some real bullshit on the dance floor, some nonsense. It was handled so thoroughly and professionally that the people in the club didn't even know a situation arose. I'm with that. I'm really with that. You know what I mean? They evacuated that shit outside. They got them niggas outside. With that being said, hold on. There's always a girl, and you know these kind of girls. Sometimes I've been out with some, and I slow them down because they'll get in a situation and even have you thinking, do I gotta kill this nigga? This nigga kill me? No, you hold that girl. Hold up, baby. Calm down. Get your ass in the car. Real nigga, no nonsense nigga. A peep with the girl that he with is doing. Get your ass in the car. That's what he would say. Get your ass in the car. Let's get up out of here. I don't want to have to kill nobody or get killed for no bullshit. I'm a no nonsense nigga, and that's how I like how cats when they roll like that. I like that. But anyway, the atmosphere there is thorough. They're real professional, and I'm gonna check out The Good Life because I'm about that good life. I want to live a good life. Anyway, they get that shit on the outside. They got that, whatever disturbance on the outside. But here's the funny part. This, I wasn't there. I usually speak about stuff that I was, personally involved in. I wasn't there, but I heard it from several people, the same story, the same way. So I'm going to tell you, a shorty's out there wilding out. That's what she was doing. She was out there really, really wilding out. And crazy. Her nigga was supporting that shit. He wasn't acting, responsible, saying, yo, come on, let's roll, let's get about. He was with it. But this nigga a different kind of nigga. And I know, Dre and his crew, they security. I know Dre licensed to carry, I'm licensed to carry. But in the club, I ain't carrying shit. I want to go to a place I don't gotta carry shit. So Dre and them, they holding, they get it outside, and boys start talking. Oh, y'all think this gonna go down like that, huh? I'm gonna show y'all niggas something. I'm going to the trunk. Now, this place is in the Northeast, you know what I mean? So, because when I'm from North Philly, you ain't making it to no motherfucking trunk if you talk about going to your trunk. But different areas, different situations, different things go down. So anyway, he gets to the trunk. This nigga opens the trunk. A dog jumps the fuck out. He says, get him, boy. Now, contrary to belief, all pit bulls ain't a violent dog. Some pit bulls was bred violent and they be violent. Most of them just protect their master, and be basically a good dog. This dog runs over to the nigga, everybody holding, looking, a dog, and licks the boy that he's sicking him on hand. Lick him, looking for a fucking treat. I'm like, what? They telling me, and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. They said, yeah, he licking the hand. And this is what I like about real niggas. Real niggas seen the beef I'm about to get into. They holding they shit. They digging deep. And they seen the nigga call for a dog. This bitch motherfucker. I'm going back. I'm a no-nonsense nigga. I'm going back and enjoy, the club and get me a girl. That's a real nigga. They recognize nonsense and they wasn't with it. I respect that in a grown man. He said this uncalled for. He went back. But there's always one nigga, that's a dog lover. And I grew up with a lot of them. So the dog looking at him, he see the dog, he thinking, this dog been in the trunk all fucking day. I got dogs. I love dogs. This nigga snapped the picture, his license plate, went the fuck home. and called DHS. Now, niggas got good intentions, but niggas, they don't always think, along the right lines, but they got good intentions. He called DHS. Yeah, as a dog, he leave him in the trunk. I got the license plate. Y'all should go down there and do a home investigation. Not knowing he supposed to call, like, the animal authority, something dealing with the animals. You gotta call the people with pets that deal with that shit. Call Peter. I don't know. Call, the SPCA. But, he called, DHS, reported the nigga. I don't know. But I just wanted to get that off, that club is real professional how to handle it. In spite of, it's always going to be your dickhead asshole that do some nonsense. He got that on. They took that on the outside. And that's what I like. I like, to handle that professionally. So I'm going to be checking out the Good Life Lounge, 9859 Bustleton Avenue. I'm going to be rolling out. One of my dates going to be there. Just say that. Now we going to deal with this shit. We're going to deal with, on my first joint, advice from a lear, I spoke about, not living in the basement. And if you got to live in the basement, my words was, don't talk to a shorty till you up out of there. That was my words. But, I was out, shopping on 5th Street. I was getting a shirt. The Chinese people, I get some shirts. I like to wear the black shirts, nice joints. So I was getting the shirt and I was trying it on. They don't really got a dressing room. So I just, threw the shirt on. My man walked up to me. He see me throwing the shirt on. He said, yo, let me holler at you. I said, yo, all right. He said, oh, let me tell you something before I holler at you. I said, oh, the shirt look nice. You like this joint hot? He said, yeah, it's a big ass dragon on the back of that bitch. I said, what? He said, yeah, it's a gold dragon on the back. So I look at the Chinese lady and say, yo, I don't want no gold dragon. So I take the shirt off and give it back. He said, I gotta holler at you though, man. I got the link and seen the video that you put on. I said, damn, that only was 4 days. I said, all right. I said, yeah. He said, what he said? Yo, that joint was thorough. You spoke on some real shit. I'll give it to you. But then he says this. You're going to have to stop talking about niggas that live in the basement. And that's when it all hit me. That's right. I sold designer car, and that nigga lived in the basement. He stay in the basement. That's a nephew, her sister's son. So he stay in the basement. He said, yeah, because in this country, a lot of people live in the basement. So he got puffed all up. So I puffed up too. Fuck that shit. I done did some sit-ups at the gym, nigga. What? He said, no, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I'm just saying, you're going to have to deal with a lot of shit because a lot of people live in the basement. I said, yeah, and I'm trying to stop that shit. I'm saying, unless you have to, and if you have to, don't holler at the shorties. Don't be a basement boy. Oh, no, it ain't like that with me. It ain't like that with me. But I don't know who told you it was your job to stop it. I said, oh, in the winter, people know me. They know this truth. Riding every day to work. It just kept happening. The potholes was fucked up in Philly. I kept hitting a fucking pothole. He said, yo, what that got to do with? I said, give me a minute, nigga. Give me a minute. And miss, could you find me the black shirt? No dragon on it. Give me a minute and I'll explain it to you. I kept hitting potholes. People at my job know. It got bad. And like tires after tire, my rim bent on the BMW. Shit was fucked up. Everybody that know me know this was happening. And I'm like, fuck. And I asked Dre, I said, yo, Dre, damn, man, these potholes up. He said, yeah, I know him. He live up there. So he maneuvers around them. He don't hit them. Fuck. I'm hitting that shit every other day. I'm out there with a fucking flat, buying a new tire. Mad as shit. You know what I mean? One day I was riding, rolling down there riding, and I see a orange cone over all the motherfuckers. So I dipped them out and went to work. I ain't had no problem since that. So I told him, so it's going like that? He said, so what that got to do with this? I said, I'm the fucking orange cone, nigga. So niggas will see me and they'll say, whoa, maybe it ain't cool to live in the basement. They avoid that shit. He said, no, man, you got to understand. He was puffed up. He was mad. He was mad. He was like, yo, you going to have to stop talking about that shit. Plus, I'm a different kind of basement nigga. I said, what? Yeah, I live a different basement life. Huh? What are you talking about? He said, I stay in the finished basement. I told this motherfucker, just like I'm telling you. I said, if you got a castle and it got a dungeon and you sheetrock the dungeon, it's still a motherfucking dungeon. Then I got mad. I went outside the store because the lady was like, no talk here, buy here, talking here. So we went outside. Now we outside. The barbershop is there. People coming across the street looking like we're about to fight. We ain't fighting. We just having words over something he felt really strongly about, but I wasn't really referring to him. But I guess it pertained to him because he talking to me about it. People from the Dunkin' Donuts right there in the gas station, like it's like a little crowd forming, but they kind of paying attention, like ear hustling, but not really in it. But I can hear him heckling and laughing a little bit. So I told him, I'm mad now. Fuck it, I'm mad. He done came to me. I'm trying to buy a shirt from the Chinese lady. He got me outside on 5th Street. So, this what happened. I tells that motherfucker, I said, look, I don't know the whole situation with your John. When I go upstairs in my house, I sees a bathroom and other rooms. When you go to fuck upstairs, you in the kitchen, nigga. That's where you at. You in the kitchen. Plain and simple. I said, I take clothes, put them in the hamper, carry them down to wash them in the washer and dryer. So I'm cutting through your room. And what I would do if you got a shorty in here, you piss me the fuck off, I would throw some clothes in the washer, throw some big ass Timbs in the dryer, and you got your company, you stay here and boom, 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 boom. On top of that, since I'm mad now, nigga, this also what I would do. I would see the washer and dryer on. I would cut on every motherfucking light and just wait and hit the motherfucking microwave button. Oh, y'all know what's gonna happen? Yeah, in North Philly? Huh? Watch. The light's gonna go the fuck out. Yeah, you're gonna be in the dark with the girls. You're gonna, what happened? Then I'm gonna yell down, motherfucker, hit the circuit breaker, bitch. You know where it's at. You down there. And another fucking thing. I told him this. I said, yo, you live below ground level. He said, what that mean? What that mean? I said, you know who else live below ground level, nigga? He said, who? Mole men. Motherfucker, you's a mole man. When you come up and you in the kitchen, you blinking your eyes, trying to adjust back to the light. That's just simple as that. He getting mad and all this shit. So I'm like, yo, it is what it is, man. He mad. He walking off. He said, nigga, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't know this basement life. Man, I went back and he turned around. He said, another thing. This is what he said. You got that shirt with the dragon on in that bag you carrying. You need to check that the fuck out. And then he walked off. The fuck I look in the bag. He right. This Chinese lady done sold me a shirt with a dragon on it. I took that shit back. Give my money up. Give me another shirt. 2 days done passed. I'm on my way out. You see, I'm dressed up. I'm a little picture. I'm, dressed, trying to go out, got the polos on. I'm about to go out. About an hour ago, this motherfucker calls me up on the telephone. He said, yo, that beef we had, man, you was right. Because I was feeling a little bad about it. Like, yo, I ain't going to be talking about that shit no more until he called. You was right. And you know what, man? I had just got the job, I've been trying to get. I'm getting $18 an hour, nigga. That's what he told me. I said, oh, shit. I support a brother that's making it. I said, yo, that's what's up. He said, yo, another thing, I'm moving out the basement. I said, my nigga. I said, where you going? You going Northeast, Delaware? He said, no, I'm moving upstairs. You moving upstairs? Yeah. That nigga 35 years old. God damn. I hung up the fucking phone. Like, click. Shit. Motherfucker crazy. That was it. He called me back. I'm too busy. That's why I'm always too busy. So anyway, he calls back. That nigga said, damn, you ain't had to hang up on me. I ain't finished my news. I said, news, more news. He said, and I'm like you. I'm going to school. Now I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. You going to school? He said, yeah. I said, what school you going to? This nigga told me he was going to Snapple College. I never heard about that shit. I didn't know it was a such thing. I said, Snapple College? Where that's at? I said, you don't know, nigga? He said, I buy Snapple, the drink, take the cap off, read it. I said, get the fuck out of here. He said, yeah, it's a real thing, nigga. He said, Troy, this is what he said to me. I'm telling you what he said to me. He said, Troy, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You think you know anything, you don't know anything. I said, what you talking about? He said, did you know a mile underwater is different than a mile on land? I said, no, I ain't know that. He said, yeah, Snapple College, motherfucker, and hung up the phone. What you looking at me for? I don't know if it's some real shit or not. I got to check it out. So this shit is to be continued. Damn.